good segue to Garbiñe Muguruza, who I won't call the retirement surprising because she'd obviously stepped away from the game. And I think at some point late last year, she checked in and they asked, like, how's it going? Like, are you interested in getting back into tennis? And she sort of said, like, I'm living my life. I'm not thinking about tennis. So when I heard that, I really thought, yeah, this might be the end for Muguruza, who I think, a career with some peaks and valleys. And then you look at the peaks and you say, wow. And the biggest stat to me is she's the only player in women's tennis history and will be the only player in women's tennis history to defeat both Venus and Serena Williams in Grand Slam finals. No one else is going to manage that. So that's an incredible feat, which tells you sort of when she was at her very best, she could beat the very best. I sometimes wish we would see it more often. But I think if you look back at the end of that 2022 season, the way she wrapped that up with that WTA finals victory, we saw what she's so capable of with her power tennis, which was unbelievable when it's on.
Yeah, she still absolutely had it. And that's a career that most tennis players, male or female, would say, I would absolutely take
Oh yeah.
those accomplishments: two Grand Slam titles, world number one, winning the WTA finals, as you mentioned, and also making the finals of three different slams on three different surfaces, which is not something that every player could even dream about accomplishing. So to me, I think it's Hall of Fame worthy. I have no doubt
Yeah.
we'll
Oh,
see her
100%.
there at some point. And as much as I would have liked to have seen her come back and see what she still had left in the tank, she seems to me to be someone who's just absolutely content and satisfied leaving the game on her own terms right now.
Yeah, yeah, she's very much in that camp. Like when I think of that quality of player, I think of Garbiñe, Kerber, and Halep, actually sort of in that same similar category, and they kind of came up at the same time. We're heading now into Madrid. Iga will be the top seed, of course. Naomi Osaka getting back on the clay, which is quite awesome. Emma Raducanu getting a wild card. She played really well last week in Stuttgart. Anything you're looking for, I guess, from Madrid to tell us about the women before we talk some men's tennis?
I mean, I'm just getting excited to approaching Roland-Garros now, even though we've still got some major clay court tournaments to go. I tell you one last thing on the women's side. I am excited for Bianca Andreescu to return
Yeah.
to tennis. And on her Instagram, she did a little Q&A with her fans today as we record this on Monday. And someone asked when she would be coming back, and she said she's going to play a tournament the week before Roland-Garros. So looks like all systems are a go. And oh, that's just going to make Canadian tennis fans and Bianca tennis fans so very happy to see a very, very capable top 20, top 30 tennis player. As soon as she steps back on the court, I put her at top 30 potential in terms of what she brings with her game.